feeling, really, once you get used to it. But yeah, clarity it came with sobriety, like I said, and you have to stare yourself in the mirror and realize some of the worst traits about yourself. You know, you have to stare them down, and you can either change them or you can just embrace them. I've chosen to embrace them. I realize that I'm a bad person from the inside, but I'm happy now. For the first time in a very long time, I've got a beautiful wife. I've got a beautiful daughter. I'm in a good spot. But I'm learning how to be happy. I'm learning how to deal with happiness. I'm learning how to, because it used to be the minute I got happy or comfortable, I would ruin it on purpose. Because I was afraid of it. I was afraid of that feeling, feeling of contentment, that feeling of, it just wasn't something I liked. So I'd go out and get fucked up and just break it on purpose. And then I looked at it as a positive thing. I was like, yeah, you know, I fucked it up, but at least I can write about it. You know, I got songs. You know, and that's no way to get songs, just ruin relationships. And I've been doing this for 13 years, and I've had 38 band members in 13 years. After the first 20 leave, you can blame individuals. That guy's heart wasn't in it. He wasn't good enough. He was never going to make it anyway. He was a shithead. But after 38 people walk up to you face to face and say that I can't do it, something I love doing because you're a shithead, that's heavy, real fucking heavy. You have to start being accountable for your actions. And it all came to a head February 2017. I was very, very fortunate. I got to keep a band together for 7 years, the same band together for 7 years. Through all that tumultuous activity with 38 people, 5 of them stuck around for 7 years. That's a long time to be in a band with me. But they did. I kept them together. And they all came up to me in February of 2017. They all quit one by one. Told me they did not want to play music with me anymore. It's like a divorce times 5. It was heavy. It was a rough day. And at first, I was bitter. I was mad. Fuck them. Who are they to quit? Fuck them. I don't need them. Fuck them. Then I started doing a little bit of inventory and saying, man, I spent my formative years with these guys. These 5 guys I spent my entire 20s with. I became an adult with them. They saw me at the highest high and the lowest low. And then I started writing a song. I don't care what my publicist says. I don't care what my management says. It was not an amicable split. It was gross. It was dirty. It was mean. We hated each other. I still keep in touch with a couple of them after a few years of mending, but most of them I'm not going to talk to again for a very long time. I tried, but they don't want to talk to me. And I get it. I was a shithead. I was an asshole. So I wanted to write this song about the 6.5 years where I wasn't a shithead and an asshole, where we had fun, where we enjoyed each other's company, where we saw states and countries for the first time ever, and we experienced it together. We grew together as people. We all started off, it's like a tree, we all started off with the same trunk. And over the course, the branches take off from each other. And if you look up one day, 7 years later, those branches are a lot further away from where you started. They're a lot further away from the other fucking branches. And that's where we were, as people. So I wanted to write this for them. And I hope one day they hear it. I hope one day they can look back on the time that we spent together in that van, traveling the country, playing in front of 0 people, having fun, doing it because we love doing it, not because we were getting paid to do it or because we were famous or because people were showing up, because we love doing it. We love doing it with each other. I hope they can look back on that time fondly someday, because I know that I've worked really hard I don't look at the negative anymore with that situation. I look at all the fun we had, and I'm trying to grow from it, I'm trying to learn from it, I'm trying to be a better person to the next group of people that I get to play with. And this is for them. This song called When We Were Younger Men. I still hear the silence echo across the hardwood floors, screaming as you cut across the room to that front door. Nothing lasts forever, but I'd have sworn you'd stay. Ain't it funny how the good things in life seem to fade away? We were carrying a heavy load until one of us got tired of lifting. We were driving down a dead-end road in a car too far gone for fixing. Yeah, I still think about that summer, and I still hear the sounds. Petty on the radio, I won't back down. I called you my brother, but you were closer than my kin. And it kills me knowing you may never pass my way again. But I hope that every now and then you look back fondly on the days when we were younger men. We packed up that 350 Ford Econoline with hopes and dreams and other childish things men learn to leave behind. We spent a decade doing circles, not knowing what's in store. Each new town more magical than the town before. But we lost track of time, and the dark hair of our youth started to whiten. I watched my father's face become mine, and the cruel hands of truth started to tighten. Yeah, I still think about that summer, so long ago it seems. Petty on the radio, us running down a dream. I called you my brother, but you were closer than my kin. And it kills me knowing you may never pass my way again. But I hope that every now and then you look back fondly on the days when we were younger men. I remember back before that pendulum had swung, back before we said the things that couldn't be undone. I remember back when we were wild and we were young. Yeah, I still think about that summer and how it passed us by. Petty on the radio, us learning how to fly. I called you my brother, but you were closer than my kin. And it kills me knowing you may never pass my way again. But I hope that every now and then you look back fondly on the days when we were younger men. Thank you all.